Indian state-run defense contractor Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and France's Safran Helicopter Engines signed an agreement for a new joint venture to develop helicopter engines that will be dedicated to the development and production of new generation helicopter engines for the Indian multi-role helicopter program. The Indian multi-role helicopter is a medium-lift helicopter, currently under development by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited for Indian Armed Forces for air assault, anti-submarine, military and VIP transport roles. Indian multi-role helicopter is aimed to replace all the current Russian helicopters such as the Mi-17 and Mi-8 helicopters operated by the Indian Armed Forces. The first flight of the full prototype is expected in 2025-26 and a total of 6 prototypes are planned for trials before production. The helicopter is planned to be introduced into the armed forces after 2 years of testing, and the various arms of the defense forces require a total of 550 helicopters. South Korean defense company Hanwha Defense signed a contract with Indonesia's national police to supply 25 armored personnel carriers by 2024. The information on the contract value was not specified. However, this deal is the second export of the Barracuda armored personnel carriers to Indonesia since 2004. The armored vehicle will be used for counterterrorism, riot control, high-risk law enforcement where the use of firearms are present, search and rescue, hostage rescue, and bomb disposal operations. Barracuda armored personnel carriers has been operated by South Korean forces deployed overseas, as well as police forces in Indonesia, Iraq and Vietnam. The vehicle provides a wide space for 15 crew, and has bullet-resistant windows. With gross weight of 11.7 tons, the armored vehicle is powered by a Daimler Chrysler turbocharged diesel engine that develops 218 horsepower. Primary armament of the Barracuda depends on role, but can typically include a 7.62 mm or .50 roof-mounted machine gun, and has electrically operated smoke grenade launchers. The Indian Defence Research and Development Organisation said that it has for the first time flown its unmanned combat aircraft vehicle demonstrator from the Aeronautical Test Range facility in Chitradurga. The subscale aircraft will serve as a testbed for validating the design of the Indian Air Force's Ucav program, and is also known as the Stealth Wing Flying Testbed, SWIFT. The agency previously stated that the demonstrator should be able to operate for up to an hour, within a line of sight range of 200 km, and up to an altitude of around 6,000 meters. The Ucav program commenced in 2009, is aimed to produce a highly autonomous Ucav, with provision to launch missiles and laser-guided munitions. The Ucav is expected to be equipped with a large internal weapons bay. The DRDO said that the airframe, flight control, and avionics systems used for the aircraft were developed indigenously. However, due to problems with its domestically developed derivative of the Kaveri turbofan engine, the Ucav used a Russian-made power plant as being used as a stopgap measure. India's engine development program has hit roadblock because of the lack of a required testing facility, and is dependent on Russia. Myanmar Air Force received its first 2 Su-30 jet fighters from its total order of 6 jets. During Russian defense minister visit to Myanmar in 2018, Russia agreed to sell 6 Su-30 fighter jets to the Myanmar military. The 2 new Su-30s will be based out of Naypyitaw, a strategic location in central Myanmar, from where they will be able to cover the entire country. The Su-30 is a twin-engine 2-seat super maneuverable fighter jet, developed by Russia's Sukhoi Aviation Corporation, is a multi-role fighter for all-weather air-to-air and air-superiority missions. The multi-role fighter saw action in 2015, when Russian military intervened in Syrian Civil War. Russian Armed Forces is the primary customer, and Jets is customized to meet its export customers' requirements. The Su-30s is currently used by more than 11 other countries' armed forces such as India and China. Designed by the Sukhoi Group and manufactured by Irkut Corporation, till date there are more than 600 Su-30s produced so far.
Thanks for watching. For more updates on defense, economics, finance and geopolitics, stay updated for new videos.